everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be trying out some new products from Colourpop. I hope you'll enjoy this. If you do, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, leave me a lovely little comment, and don't forget to subscribe because it means the world to me. Without further ado, let's get started. Recently I did an order with Colourpop, so I thought today we could do a bit of an unboxing, a haul, show you what I got, and we're going to try it all on my face, or as much of it as we can on my face. So I've got a variety of things here. This is actually my second order with Colourpop. So far I'm obsessed. One of my favourite products was the Colourpop Doozy Blush. And as you can see, I've used this a lot. It is really being loved. So I did buy another one of these and I've bought all sorts of things. But I thought we could show you what I've got and try it all on. So we're going to start off. We're going to do it in kind of like chronological order for the face. We're going to start off with a bronzer. So I actually haven't tried a bronzer from Colourpop yet. I did buy two. So I've got this one, which is an actual like cream bronzer. And I've actually got a face palette as well. So the face palette I'll show you first because that's not the one we're going to use, I think. So this is a quad. In here you get a bronze, a highlight, and then two different blushes. A warmer toned and a cooler toned one. I think they look really, really nice. This is the At First Crush Cheek Palette. I love this. I think it looks so nice. I love the shades. It looks absolutely perfect for me. However, I want to use the I'll Bet Super Shock Matte Bronzer. This definitely looks a bit of me. I'm so excited to try it. This basically looks like a bronzer version of the blush that I've been using. So excited to give it a go. I'm not entirely sure on the shade because it wasn't easy online to pick the shade. But if I compare it to my everyday bronzer from the Made by Mitchell palette. So normally I use this one here, which is the second one along. It might be a little bit warmer. I think it's a bit warmer than that, which I don't mind. Let's give it a go and see. I'm just going to do a quick swatch. Ooh. That's really creamy. I wasn't expecting it to be that creamy. I thought it might take a bit of warming up. So I'm just going to tap into it with my Real Techniques brush. This is the 002 brush. That was into my face. Okay, that's really nice and soft. So far I've only got my primer, foundation and concealer on with a bit of powder as well. Because I didn't get any of those products, but pretty much got the rest of a full face. I really like this so far. It feels really nice and soft. It's got a really nice warmth to it, but it's blending in beautifully. It's not like really patchy or in your face. I really like that. I really do. I think that's really nice. This is the thing that I was most hopeful for because I'm just into a cream bronze at the moment. I was hoping we could find a nice one from Colourpop as well, and that. I'm really impressed. I personally think bronze and blush are my most important makeup steps. I think they really structure and warm the face up and it can just make a massive difference. Okay, I'm really impressed that I really like that. You always get so much products in here. Like that blush I've used so many times. I'm not sure if that one was supposed to be white originally, now it's a bit mucky. But I love that. Very excited about that. So then I did buy quite a few blushes, to be fair. I can't believe how many blushes that I bought. So I bought the blush that I've run out of. I got another one of those just because I do love it so much and I wanted to top up. So then we've got another blush which is in the shade Yes She Did. There's another cream one in the same kind of style, but it's just a bit darker. That's what it looks like. I don't know if I've got a too dark one, but we'll see. So I'll just compare the shades from my old one to my new one. So this is the one that I like. It's a really nice like peachy kind of one. Compared to this one is like so dark. I just love trying new things and different colours and just being creative with it all. We've got blushes in that palette that I showed, but then I've also got a blush from the High School Musical collection. I had to pick this up. I don't have anything from the collection yet, and I just couldn't not buy anything. So firstly, the packaging is absolutely everything. I'm so here for this. Then when we actually take it out, you can see inside there, it's got all the cast names, which I love. And then when we open it up, this is Free Kit Genius Girl. This is the shade. So the only thing I think this is missing is like a little mirror there to be able to look into. But I'm so here for packaging and I love that shade. So it says EHS, which is East High School, imprinted on it there. This, I think, was $4.20. But if you bought it with one of the lips, it was also $4.20, so you're basically getting this for free. So I got one. However, this isn't in my shade at all. They didn't have a lip that was in a shade that I really liked. So I think I may just give this away to someone, or I may just try it in a different kind of video. But this was the shade. For me, I don't do a bright pink lip personally. It just doesn't suit me at all. I prefer more of a nude. However, I just felt like I couldn't not get it when it was literally free. I just couldn't not get it. So I'd probably give this away to somebody. But we've got that one there, and then we've got the cream blushes. I really want to go in with the Doozy blush, the one that I always use. However, I think I'm going to try something a little bit different today. I'm going to do a swatch of the dark one and see how dark it really is, because I really, really want to love this, but I'm just not sure what I'm going to think. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's just try it. So I'm just tapping into this one, which is the shade Yes She Did. And I need a mirror. This is the problem. A lot of the Colourpop stuff don't have mirrors, so I'm now going to have to find one. Use this one here. I do understand why. It's a lot more eco-friendly. It's a lot cheaper for them to create products without mirrors, but then when you're doing your makeup, it's a lot harder to do. Okay, I love it. That is so nice. It's got a very, very similar formula to that bronzer and the blush that I already own. But it is really nice. It blends out really easily as well, so if you want that really intense look, you can just build it up. But if you're wanting it to be a little bit more subtle and just that nice hint of colour, then you can just blend it out like I'm doing. And honestly, it's gorgeous. I love it. So far, I haven't actually tried anything from Colourpop that I don't like. I like the mascara, but if I had to pick like my least favourite product, it'd probably be that. But I still do really like the mascara. I felt like just put a lot of work. I just love their formulas, I really do. Okay, this is how it's looking, and I'm so here for it. I think it looks so nice. I love that blush so much. I think this side's my favourite. Ooh, I love it, love it, love it. I think we're going to use the powder blush over the top, but just really gently, just kind of see what it's all about. So I think this shade is more going to match the shade that we've got in with, so I'm just going to gently tap into that. Okay, that is quite pigmented. I'm just really gently going over the top. I don't want to go anything too intense. Love it. I actually love it so much. Do you know what? We're going to use the powder as well. I'm going to go in that bronzing powder, and we're just going to bronze over the top with the powder. I know a lot of people actually do powder over top of cream, which sometimes I do, but to be fair, it is quite rare. I saw Jordana from Jordana T-shirt doing this quite a lot, and that it's kind of like the base of a lot of her products, which I do love. I just don't always do. Okay, this is now how it's looking, and I love how this is coming together. I'm going to go with a little bit more powder on my eyes, just kind of smooth this out here where my under eye area is. I'm actually using the Trigwell powder at the moment, which, I'll be honest, I think currently this is my favourite under eye powder. I do have quite a few that I like, but my current favourite has to be this one. I feel like it just smooths everything out and really brightens my under eye. So for me, that blush and bronze, they're both definitely a win. They're going to have to go in my everyday drawer because I love them. I love the way that they've just sat on my skin. Love the way they blended out everything. Now, I think I'm going to go in with the eyes next. So I've got a few different eye products that I picked up. So let's just move those out of the way. So I picked up two of the Super Shock shadows because these two were on sale and I did have my eye on them. So the first one we've got here is this gorgeous purple, which is in the shade Health Nut. Then we've also got this blue here, which I'm obsessing over, and it is called Lapdog. So I love these. I'm going to do quick swatches of them both. When I first did the order, I wasn't sure how I was going to do this. If I was just going to try the bits myself, if I was going to do a full Colourpop video, or including like a first impressions. But I just couldn't not. When I saw all this stuff, I just needed to try it all. Okay, that blue is gorgeous. Let's try the purple next. So this is what that purple one's looking like. It looks a little bit more pinky in person, but online it looks very purple. That one feels so creamy. Originally I was going to do a look and incorporate the blue in, but now I'm kind of obsessing over that. I think that's gorgeous. Okay, I'm not sure how we're going to do this yet, but then I did treat myself to a palette that I've had my eye on since I discovered Colourpop. This palette I've always wanted, and I thought, you know what, if I'm going to do an order, I might as well just buy it and just treat myself to it while I can afford it currently. So I bought the Fade Into Hue palette. This palette is stunning, like absolutely stunning. I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. This is what she looks like. I'm obsessed. Like, I'm so obsessed. I love these kind of colour theories where they have like the rainbow and it goes with different shades, and I just love it. Some of these shimmers look unreal as well. Like this one, absolutely gorgeous. It's a little bit more crumbly and a little bit more glittery than I would normally go for, but it is absolutely stunning. I don't know why the camera's feeling a lot darker today. I don't know if my lights just aren't as close as they normally are, but it does feel a bit darker. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do with this because there are so many gorgeous shades to dip into. But I think we're going to play with this next. I'm going to quickly just go off camera, prime my eyes, and then we're going to play with the palette. I've just primed my eyes and I use the P. Louise primer. Now we're going to go in with the palette. I've been trying to decide what I want to do with this. I'm kind of leaning towards maybe a pastel kind of theme look, because I feel like I've not done that in a while. So I think first what I'm going to go in with is this gorgeous pastel blue here, which is called Take It Easel. Looks so pretty and it looks really, really pigmented. I'm actually so excited for this. I do have one Colourpop palette so far, but I haven't used it that much because the colour story isn't as for me as this one is. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, I'm so excited. I'm just going to tap that in and then start to blend it at the edges. That is so pretty. Like I said, I don't really know where I'm going with this look yet, but it just looks such a gorgeous palette. I want to try use as many shades as I can. Kind of thinking maybe the green going towards my inner corner and then the purple towards my outer corner maybe. Just going to build up this blue. I do really think an eye base makes such a big difference when you're doing makeup. I haven't used my P. Louise one as much recently, just because I feel like I've been rushing my looks more, and for 2024 I want to take my time more and really just enjoy it more than I have been, because I feel like a lot of it's just been more rushed. But now I'm using it again, I'm like, I just see a massive difference in the pigment payoff when you are using such a good base. Okay, I'm just tapping into that again, getting a little bit more colour through my crease. This is how it's looking. I think we're going to go in with a different shade now. I love the shade Dyed Up, but I also love Designer. Maybe I'm just going to mix the two and just tap into both of them. That is so pigmented. I feel like I've got way too much product on. And then go from the inner corner and meeting up with that blue. That is just gorgeous. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit more, just so you can see that a little bit better of what's going on. Okay, I've zoomed you in a little bit more and I've just turned the brightness up 1 so you can hopefully see a little bit better what is going on here. I think I prefer the shade Designer out of the two, so I'm just going to go with a little bit more of that over the top. Oh wow, that is stunning. That's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I'm going to do the same thing on this eye. But since we did have the other shade in, we're going to do the first bit with Designer, then we're going to go in with that darker green, just a touch of it, and then again with the Designer afterwards, just to make sure that they both match. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm actually so obsessed with that colour. The colour payoff on these greens as well is crazy. I didn't realise how pigmented that was going to be. So pretty. I'm going to go in a little bit more on this side, just make sure they're even. Then I think I'm going to go in with the purple. I'm really feeling purple on the outer corner. So I'm going to go in with the shade Selfie. It's got a slight glitter to it. It's not like a proper shimmer, but it does have a glittery kind of base. Like it's just got glitter in there. And we're going to go in with that and start to pat that out. Oh, it does look really glittery when it's on the eye there. I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but it is very glittery. But you can't go wrong with that, to be fair. I do love anything glittery. And then I'm just building up that colour. I think I may go in with a little bit darker. I'm kind of tempted to just tap into Majestic a tiny bit. So this is the one we've been using here. But I'm kind of tempted to tap into that just the slightest bit. And then back into Selfie. Just to get a little bit darker, but it's not too intense. Okay, that is better. You can definitely see the colour payoff better there. I think that other one just blended so well into that blue that you kind of lost the purple in it. what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit here and play with the colours until I'm happy with them and just keep blending them into each other, applying them over, blend them into each other again, and do the same for the other eye till I'm happy with it. And then we're going to move on, and I might do a cut crease, I'm not entirely sure yet. This is now how it's looking. I'm quite happy with this. I love the Colourpop from this palette. I'm just trying to choose a shimmer and I don't know which one to go for. I was going to go for one of these Super Shock ones, but now with this kind of look, I'm feeling maybe something a little bit lighter. Kind of feeling this one maybe, which is called So Precious. I think that's gorgeous. But I also love this yellow one, which is Shine Bright. But they're completely different formulas. This one's really smooth and this one's quite crumbly. Completely different. Like, one's more glittery and one's more shimmery. I think I'm going to go with the shade So Precious because it was that. Or I also liked Fantasyland. It's between those two, I think. I think I'm going to go with So Precious because it just seems very different for me. So I'm not even going to put a base on. I'm just going to tap this on and see how well it performs. Oh, there's a lot of fallout. There's a lot of fallout with this, but it's a very, very crumbly glitter. But for the actual glitter itself, I love it. I do think it would probably perform better with a base or with some sort of tacky kind of like eyeshadow primer. But I just kind of wanted to just try it on its own and see what it was like. I love that. I love the kind of reflection you're getting from the pigment. So you can see that orange, but you can also see kind of like a yellowy golden tone when I move my head. I love it. I think that is absolutely gorgeous. So the last thing we're going to try is a lip product. I'm going to put mascara on really quickly. I don't have a new one to try, so I'm just going to use one of the ones that I've been using on my everyday makeup routine. Do you know what? We'll go with a MAC one. Why not? I've not used this one that much recently, but I actually love the wand of this so much. I have been loving trying new makeup at the moment, but I feel like I've just not had the time for it that I'd like to be able to give to it. So I've been doing a lot, but I feel like I want to just get back to my old original content because I do shorts every day. I do TikTok every day. Sorry, but how good is that mascara? I love it. And I've also been doing a lot of other work outside of this. Like, obviously social media is now my full-time job again, and I've been doing a lot of work through social media and a lot of things behind the scenes as well. But I just want to get back to my original content, which is just trying makeup out, which is what I just love to do. I have so much makeup that I've bought or been gifted recently that it's just been like collecting in my drawers. I just need to try, so I'm really excited for that. So today was kind of like my little comeback video with that, like my first one back properly, just sitting and playing with new makeup. I also have the brand new Beauty Bay skin collection that I got sent, which I'm so grateful for. I just haven't had the chance to try it yet, so I'm quite excited to be able to give that one a go as well. So this is now how we're looking. Last step is the lip, and I think I bought 2 lip products, did I, from this? Let's have a look. So I've got the Just a Tint one, which I'm not going to be trying because it's just not my shade. And I've also got this one here, which is from the Muppet collection. So excited to give this a go. So this is the Glowing Lip Disney Muppet. What shade is it in? Picture of Joy. I think I picked this one mainly because I love the shade, and I didn't actually realise it was from the Muppet collection at the time. Then when it came, I was like, win-win. So this is what the product itself looks like. For me, this reminds me of, let me find it, of my lip product from Surfx Revolution, which sadly broke. This is the Surf Revolution Lip Balm, and just the colour reminds me a little bit of it. This one's a little bit more of a bold colour. I do want to buy another one of those because I love this so much. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm not going to line my lips or anything. I just want to use this on its own to see how it performs. I might line my lips afterwards, but let's see. Okay, I'll be honest, this is a lot brighter than I was expecting it to be. The formula is really nice. It smells really good. Formula is really nice, but it is a lot brighter than I thought it was going to be. I don't normally go for this kind of lip colour. It's definitely a lot more intense than I normally go for. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to blot it so we get the excess off. So it's not as intense. Kind of blend that out a bit. And then I don't really go for pink lips. I'm kind of feeling what should we do to kind of like fix it a little bit. Maybe I'll go in with a lighter colour in the centre. Shall we do that? I'm kind of thinking maybe a lighter colour in the centre and then using a darker lip line around the edge. I might go in with this one here from Revolution, which is a really nice light nude for the centre. That looks a little bit better. I do like it, and I like the colour, and I like the formula and everything. And I would use that colour, but I wouldn't use it as like a full lip colour in the future. I would never use it as like a full lip colour. I'd use it more sparingly. I'm just going to use a darker lip liner, and then we'll see what the finished look looks like. So I've got a P. Louise one here, but I don't know if this is going to be too dark. I quite like to use bronzer sometimes as a lip liner. I prefer it like this. It's a lot more muted and not as intense and in your face. So I would use that again, but I'd make sure that I'd have a darker liner and maybe use something lighter in the middle as well, just so it's not too intense. It'd be good in a lip combo, but not necessarily on its own for me. The formula and everything I do love. I just think it's a shade that I probably went a little bit wrong with there. So this is now the finished look. If I had to pick something to be my favourite out of this, it would probably be the bronzer, because I absolutely love the finish on that and I love how easy it was to blend out. But I don't think I disliked anything from the video. If I choose something that I wouldn't buy again, it would be the lip product, but that's just because the colour wasn't really me. But I love the formula in the eyeshadows. That blush was beautiful. I love the Super Shock shadows. Yeah, I think I was definitely very impressed by everything I bought today. That is it for me today. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe because it means so much to me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!